You're listening to Adeshokbe Live.
But these nails that you're painting, what's going on, bro, man? I keep seeing the nails. Talk to me about working with people like Wizkid and all the other incredible superstars that you've been with.
Shout out to Big Wiz, shout out to Olamide Bado, shout out to Runtown. You know, these people.
Runtown.
Yeah. Shout out to Davido. You know, he did the most. You know, so these people, they are like inspiration.
You mentioned Pasuma, Wasiu, iconic musicians where we come from.
Yeah. For myself, even I don't see nobody, I will always see myself. Say, Simantiniana, prophecies coming to pass.
Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Bella Shmurda!
The Afrobeats Podcast.
All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Adeshokbe Live, the official Afrobeats podcast, all the way from Afro Media Studios here in London. This is where we break down the hottest topic and stories, as well as have some incredible guests in the studio to chat one-on-one with me. As always, you can check out shoops.com for all the latest events, tickets to concerts, parties, bottomless brunches. Make sure you go on there to get those tickets. And if you're an event promoter or organizer, you can also put your events on there for people to get tickets to come there. So get Shoops in right now. Sitting right next to me in the building is a star all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. I had the opportunity to introduce him on stage as his first ever UK London headline show. Ladies and gentlemen, from the streets of Lagos comes Bella Shmurda.
Yeah, my brother, what's up?
Listen, let me make so you can talk to me. How you doing, my brother?
I'm feeling cold.
But listen, first of all, I need to be honest with you. Even us in the UK, we're cold. So there's no swag. This jacket that I'm wearing is because I'm cold. There's no swag to it. But brother, it's great to see you. It was fantastic to see you on stage in London. Before we get to that, how has it been for you coming to the UK for the first time? What was that? What has that been like?
It has been a good experience. I've been meeting people, you know, I've been meeting up with shows and, you know, people are turning up. It's nice, you know. It's what I've always wanted. And, you know, it's moving on, it's going. So shout out to someone like you, shout out to Gracie, shout out to everybody, you know, the vibe is good. And I'm encouraged.
Absolutely, man. You talked, I know I spoke to you in the past about, you know, you just coming into the game and catching attention of everybody with a massive record. Talk to me about Bella Shmurda then, that was dreaming about going international, becoming a superstar. And all of a sudden you wake up in London, you're on stage.
Yeah.
What you know, do you still remember those days when you were hustling?
Yeah, definitely I'm still hustling. You know, I'm still grinding, I'm still on it. So these are dreams come true and I'm still dreaming. I'm still working.
Facts.
I still want to get there.
Facts.
You understand? So me from the streets getting to London is a big thing. So shout out to every street boy out there. You can make it. You can do better. You understand? I just want to be an encouragement to other people, to other colleagues like me, to other acts like, man, if Bella Shmurda from nowhere can do it, man, you are better. You can do it.
Facts.
You know. So I'm growing. This is not the stop. You know.
Facts. There was one video I posted. I think it was actually Gracie or somebody that sent it to me. I can't remember who it was, where social media had gone crazy for this young kid that was, you know, dancing and singing to your record.
Yeah.
And you tracked him down. Apparently, he wasn't going to school.
Yeah.
And you made some promises on camera.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, first of all, seeing that video of a young kid, you know, responding to your music.
Okay,
the way he was.
that video is like a flashback for me because while I was growing up, I listened to Pasuma too. On the streets of Lagos, I listened to the likes of Wasia Inde, you know, vibing like that, doing same thing, you know. So that video brought me back, you know, brought my humble self back, and I felt I have to do something, you know. So the boy is in my custody, is doing well. He has resumed school now, you know, and you know, to some extent, I will do my best for him.
You mentioned, I know you just finished your exams, finished school.
Yeah.
You mentioned the fact that was a massive promise to your mom. and to family that I'm going to get this done.
Yes.
The last 1 year must have been very difficult because Bella became a superstar. How did you cope with superstardom and still keeping that promise to your mom to finish school?
You know, it's another thing when you don't see yourself as a star. It's another thing when you are coming down to people's level. You understand? People can connect to you better. You know, me being Bella Shmurda, I still come as my colleagues in school that, yo, what's up? Assignment and this and that. You know, I was able to connect. I was able to, like, you know, bring myself down to that Abiola level, to that Ahmed level, for me to connect with my teachers, with my lecturers in school. And it hasn't been easy though, but, you know, I have to do it for myself, for the future, for my family. You know, I know school is important. You know, even if you somehow back in Nigeria, it's important. You have to, like, get that body, you know, and for that reason, I get it done.
No, man, listen. Bella Shmurda preaching right now. You hear me? A lot of people think Bella is this crazy boy. He's not serious. But every time I engage with you, you're always speaking from the heart. You're always speaking a lot of sense. Talk to me about the perception that people have about Bella Shmurda and who Bella Shmurda really is.
Bella Shmurda is a human being like everybody. Bella Shmurda eats normal food. You know, I drink water too. You know, I feel pain too. You know, and I have things I have to achieve too. So I'm chasing good life. That's Bella Shmurda, like everybody else, chasing good life. So you understand? So that perspective, you know, it's funny. You know, even the most brilliant students are not in class. You know, even the richest people are not. They are not the bankers. You understand? So the people with the most good arts, you know, they are not even alive. So, you know, so the perspective is normal. You understand? But with time, people will understand because we are not from same place. The feeling is different. You know, the hustle is different. The struggle is different. So the perspective surely will be different.
Fantastic. Talk to me about where you're from.
I'm from Okoko, Nigeria. You know, it's a hostile life, you know. Though I'm from an average background, my mom is doing well. My family likewise, you know, they are doing well. But, you know, if you want to leave a stage in particular, you know, you have to, like, tear some bond. You know, so I have to, like, leave home, live the average life and chase a good life. You understand? But Okoko is somewhere funny, you know. Everybody on the streets, everybody trying to get money, everybody doing funny things. You understand? But that place for me is an encouragement. If I think of Okoko, I think of a better place. You understand? And I want to make that place a better place, you know. Even if I can't do much, I'm not the politician, I'm not the chairman. But with my music, I want to change where I'm from. I want to change the perspective. I want to make people happy, even if just with my music.
Listen, man, I call you guys my ambassadors, and I'm so moved right now. Yes, you are my ambassador, man. Trust me, I don't care what anybody says. You right here is an example of what we want people, regardless of what you're going through and the life experiences you're having, you still know what the right things are and you're trying to do the right things.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk to me about, you mentioned Pasuma, Wasiu, iconic musicians where we come from. And sometimes I feel like, you know, the Fuji sound once in a while can be lost. Hence why I fall in love with a Barry J voice. I fall in love with a Bella Shmurda voice. Talk to me about growing up with those.
Those sound are conscious sound, you know, and that's my background majorly. Because when you listen to Pasuma, you know, they take you back, you know, they encourage you. They let you know there are better days ahead.
Facts.
Yes, you know, and this is what I want to continue. You understand? It's not typically singing Fuji, but I want to continue that conscious sound. I want to awaken people. I want to make them happy. I want to give them hope. You understand? So our culture won't die. You understand?
Yo, listen. Gracie, you've been doing some media training right now. My brother on fire right now.
Yes,
man.
my brother.
Come on. Listen, High Tension was the first EP 2020. High Tension 2.0. That was the second one, 2021.
Yes.
Amazing projects, both of them. If I'm asking Bella, what's the difference between High Tension, the first one, and 2.0? What did it feel like differently making those projects?
I felt good. You know, I felt the feeling was good because I'm doing this on my own. I did the second one on my own. So I felt opportuned because not everybody have the chance to do 2 EP. Some with one, they are out of the game. You know, me with the second one, I feel blessed, and I feel I'm connecting more. I'm understanding myself, I'm understanding my own music because I have to select those music on my own. So I feel I'm getting to understand myself, which is Bella Shmurda.
You said you did the second one on your own.
Yeah.
The first one
Yeah.
was under a label.
Yeah.
Do you think you walked out too early to start making this, to become the boss yourself, or you just felt like it was the right time to become a boss?
Sometimes it's not the right time, Things will just push you to the right time. You understand? So it's not too early, it's not too late. But you just have to move on. That's the thing. You can't stay in one place, Sun don't shine in one man's roof, And same goes to rain. It doesn't rain in a place. So when it's shining here, you move on.
Facts,
Yeah.
man. Listen, over the last 4 or 5 months, I talked about the video that went viral with the young kid that was inspirational that we saw. We also saw the videos of you in Ghana hanging around with Wizkid and going into the studio with him. Talk to me about that relationship and what it was like to also watch. We just heard that Wizkid's been nominated for 2 Grammy Awards, so which means you've been in the studio with a Grammy Award nominee.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That's also your connection to the global space.
Yeah.
And maybe one day,
day.
the Bella Shmurda Grammy nomination. Talk to me about working with people like Wizkid and all the other incredible superstars that you've been with.
Shout out to Big Wiz, shout out to Olamide Bado, shout out to Runtown. These people.
Runtown.
Yeah. Shout out to Davido. He did the most. So these people, they are like inspiration. Let me say, while I was that kid's age, I was doing like that to Davido's music, to Olamide's music, to Wizkid music, to Runtown music. So that's why I could turn up that way to him. You understand? So these people are big inspiration, and they will always be. They changed the game. They make it new. They make Afrobeat new, and we that we are here now, the new generation, we make it newer. We bring another light to it. So big shout out to these people, Davido, Wiz, Olamide, Runtown. These people are big inspiration. And they will always want you to do more. You understand? And being in the studio with Wiz, man, is crazy, man, because I've always dreamed about that. Same with Olamide. I've always wanted to be. Yes,
That record is mad.
Yeah,
with Olamide is crazy.
yeah.
That's
So,
inspirational.
Shout out to these people, I will always love them, and vice versa.
What is the Bella Shmurda process of making music? Is it just like you're in the studio, you hear beats, and you just start hearing voices, you start thinking, what is it like?
Okay, if this place was to be a musical studio, my spirit would be in Okoko. Because I really
That's
want
where
to,
you get
because I really want to, inspire people with my words. I just don't want to sing for love. When it's love, I want to inspire that love. You understand? And when is anything, I want to be a good inspiration. I don't want it opposite. You understand? And there's nothing like connecting to what I've always give you vibes. And that's when you're back home, And now I'm not back home. I have to take my spirit back home. I have to think of those things they need to hear. I have to think of those words of hope I have to give people. So making music for me, what's on my mind is just to, make people happy, majorly. Writing or no writing, freestyle or no freestyle, I just want to make someone happy.
How important is the streets to Bella Shmurda?
I'm from the streets, so I'm the street myself. Okay? So I'm important to myself, same as the street. You understand? The street is important to me in the sense that they made me who I am. You understand? I went through a lot on the street. So it's still in me, and it will always be in me. It's a part of me. So I have to go the street. You understand? I have to do my part. I have to encourage people. It's not just for the streets. Even people who are rich,
Facts.
they get vibes from the street.
Facts.
And the streets must not die.
Facts. Now you're in the UK, first headline show. You've been to Manchester Manchester looked amazing.
Yeah.
You're going to be in Glasgow. You're touching down Birmingham.
Yeah.
But London is always, the high point. And talk to me, despite all of the fact that, we might be moving a date, moving the venue, when you walked into the venue and you saw that many people waiting to see you, talk to me about that, man. What was that night like?
Like you said, my first major show in London, so it was good enough for someone like me. You understand? Because not everybody on the street level can pull that.
Facts.
So I'm grateful for that. Shout out to everybody who came out, and that night I was encouraged, I feel if I can do this, I can do times 2.
Facts.
I can do times 3.
Facts.
And the encouragement goes on, and everybody was screaming, Bella this, Bella that, and my head is packing. Shout out to everybody. London is great, man. Even with the code and everything, people were still screaming, and that's enough encouragement for the streets. That's what I'm talking about.
I've got to also say something, Parsalu and Backroad G.
Yeah.
These guys have come out for Burna Boy at 20,000 capacity. They've showed up for Zlatan at the Indigo too.
Yeah.
But they not only did they come show out for you, they stuck with you backstage. For me, haven't gone through generations where UK artists only wanted to just come and have a look at us and say, who are these guys? And some of them then begging to try to get on stage. To now see a crew like Backroad and Parsalu showing genuine love to the biggest or to the fast rising.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Shout out to Parsalu, Backroad G, CDQ, LAX.
Facts.
I think we are connected some way, somehow. You understand? And it's a moving train. You understand? If you don't jump on it, you fall off. You understand? And, I would do same thing for Parsalu. I would do same thing for Backroad G.
Facts.
Same to Zaza and CDQ.
Facts.
So, like I said, it's a moving train, and God bless these people for me.
Facts.
And for sure we get there. In the future, I can hear Parsalu getting Grammy, Bella Shmurda getting Grammy, Backroad G with the Grammy, Zaza doing well, CDQ doing well, and the whole of London and Nigeria pulling things together.
Facts.
So that's it for me.
That's amazing. High Tension
2.0.
2.0. What's next?
What's next?
We're going. We definitely. What's the next thing? Talk to me, brother.
The next
from
thing.
What I heard, Bella Shmurda records at least like 100 records a week. So what's going on with all of that?
Like you said, there's right time at some point, and sometimes you just have to push yourself to the right time. So this time around, I'm pushing myself to the right time. You understand? So I'm working on more music, trying to get people on my album, which is Hypertension coming. I have Parsalu already. I have notes already. So I'm working with Backroad G and Abacadabra.
Wow!
Definitely.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Abacadabra.
Here we are getting the studio tonight.
Oh, that's a madness. Trust me.
Yeah. So
that was already
definitely. So I'm just working on a Bella UK EP. You understand? Yeah. So me having my UK African people on a EP.
I like that.
So definitely we are coming out big.
Oh, I like that, man. I like that. Well, before you go, I know I've got shout outs to Kugbagidi, the hardest working man in the building. He's always in the corner somewhere. He never sleeps. I tell Kugbagidi, go and sleep. But he will never sleep. Shout outs to Gracie May, the whole London crew.
Yeah.
Gracie's in the building. I know she's always around you. How are you getting time with the ladies if PR and management are always hanging around? What's going on?
We just have to settle things behind the camera. We have to settle it. This is not for the camera, But they have to do their thing,
Facts.
And at some point you have to listen to your family.
Facts.
People that show you love. They got you, so you have to guard them too.
Facts.
So we move.
Listen, I'll give you this, okay? I've met a lot of young, talented stars from Nigeria, from around Africa over the last 20 years that have gone on to do incredible things. You are exceptionally talented. You're very intelligent. You're definitely a hard worker, and those three things together would create a path leading to so much success for anyone in this world.
Thank you, my brother.
You need to take care of yourself, protect your space, watch the people you hang around and move around with. Yes, success has a lot of friends, so a lot of people want to be around and partying or whatever, but you want to be in this for a very, very long time. So you need to be on your P's and Q's, If it doesn't smell right, look right, if she's not moving well, let it go, man. Just let it, protect yourself. You've done too much, come too far, my brother. I'm with you. I've been there. I'm going to be there. And we're going to rock this train together to make sure the whole world hears
my brother.
about the incredible
Big
Bella
love.
Shmurda. But these nails that you're painting, what's going on, bro, man? I keep seeing the nails.
It's Gracie.
Bro, is it Gracie?
Yes, sir.
Gracie, listen, you're going to leave the nails alone, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with these young girls, man. Listen, before you go, you know that World song?
World
is one of my favorite records of the last 2 years.
Okay.
Even if it's only that first verse, I just want to hear it a cappella, bro.
Okay.
Let's go.
If I ever lie to the world, I can never lie to myself. If I ever lose to the world, I can never lose to myself. If I ever run from the world, I can never run for myself. Even when I don't see nobody, I will always see myself. Say, Simantiniana, prophecies coming to pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Bella Shmurda!